Hey, it's David. Welcome or welcome back to CrossFit Fitness, helping men and women get in the best spiritual shape of their lives, one workout at a time. Quick thought in this video that I'm calling Real Survival Stories. And I want to kind of give a little shout out and plug for that title is actually the title of a podcast I've been listening to. I've kind of just been captivated by it. It's called Real Survival Stories. And just this wonderful format of finding and interviewing these remarkable stories of survival, from the mountaintops to under the sea to, adrift on the ocean, to just any number of people who have been through tragic, dramatic survival situations and how they survived. It's just captivating. And I've just listened to the entire podcast series and want to pass that on. Real Survival Stories. So search for that in your favorite podcast app. But to the point of this video, it made me, as I was thinking along these lines, I was thinking, in my time of jeopardy and chaos and hurt and pain, and none of us, hey, come on, none of us, if we've been around the revolutions around the sun a number of times, man, we've had this happen to us at one time or another, when we've been hurting for certain and felt we couldn't go on because we've been disappointed or betrayed or hurt or whatever, fill in the blank. But I thought about how when I was at my lowest point, in certain situations, that Jesus noticed that I was in this spot and he initiated a rescue effort. And he's the one that noticed. And many of these survival stories, a wife or a husband or a friend would say, hey, I noticed they didn't come back when they said they were to, and they call, the authorities and get a rescue effort going. And that's what made the difference in so many people's lives between life and death. It's because someone noticed that they weren't there. They were missing. And they weren't where they were supposed to be. So that's kind of a neat thing. But Jesus initiated that, and I was thinking of maybe I'm stuck on a mountain facing frostbite. I've injured myself, and then this helicopter comes over, and I just envision Jesus being with the helmet on and the microphone right there, and he's the one flying the helicopter, and he spots me, and then he alerts the rescuers, and then Jesus is one of the ski patrol guys, coming to get me, and then rappels down and gets me. And then, I'm all banged up, and then, they have me hauled out, and then Jesus is the attending physician, and he's the one, maybe I had my arm amputated, and he was able to reconnect it. I just let my mind just think about those kinds of things. And in every point of my rescue, it was Jesus. It was Jesus. It was Jesus. It was Jesus, who was the common denominator of the person who was always there and working through other people and leading teams of people to help me. So I don't know, man. I'm just verbally processing as I've been through some tough times. I know you have as well. But the Lord is the initiator. We know him as, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, our high priest, our intercessor. But you know what? He's our rescuer too. He's the one that had taken the risks to, come down to where we're at, and to help us, and to sit with us, and to hold our hand, and to talk to us, and to pray for us and pray with us, and to help us in our time of need. So I don't know. I just my heart was just really touched by these real survival stories, and I just correlated that to how Jesus has helped me to survive the trauma and drama that I've been through in my own personal walk. So maybe that'll help you just a little teeny tiny bit. I hope it does. Anyway, check out Real Survival Stories on your podcast. I think you might like it, you might not, but anyway, it's very interesting. And so there you go. For now, I'm David, your virtual mentor, reminding you that I'm always for you. I'm never against you. God bless. Take care.